I just have one question for y'all. How many of y'all breathe air? What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Kenny Terrell YouTube channel. If you are new here,
just subscribe already.
But if you are returning, welcome back. You know, you are a member of the family. And I just gotta say, you guys, this past week, your boy was not feeling too good as far as emotionally and mentally. But I have already, been recharged by the spirit team. Me and the spirit team had a little council meeting, and they got me together. But I still am in need for some more positive energy. So they gave me this idea for a reading, which is entitled What is what what the hell is the title? What does your soulmate find amusing about you? You know, I needed a good laugh, so I thought, why not laugh at your expense? But no, today we're going to be discussing, just something really light, really quick. I say that, but I don't know how long this video is going to be. Spirit usually just takes me for a ride, a joy ride. But we're just going to discuss, what is it,
maybe specific qualities, attributes, something that you do, something that you say, maybe how, some face that you make, or maybe how you look.
I don't know what they're gonna say, but it's gonna be funny to them, and hopefully it's gonna be funny for you as well. So don't take offense. It's gonna be all from love, of course, but this is for my entertainment as well. I'm not gonna lie. So let's just get right into it. Pick from these piles. We have pile number 1 with the saldilite. We have pile number 2 with the crystal quartz. Pile number 3, which is black tourmaline. Pile number 4, which is amethyst. So with that being said, you guys, I just want to let you guys know I love you guys. I rock with you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And yeah, please choose with your gut and not with your eyes. Choose with your intuition, that is. And I'll catch you at your reading. What is up, pile number 1? This is for those who picked the saldilite stone. We're about to find out, what will your soulmate find amusing, or what does your soulmate find amusing? I'm not gonna get it right this whole entire video, but what does your soulmate find amusing about you? The cards that they gave us are the Hermit card. We got the Empress. Love that depiction. We also have the Ace of Wands. Ooh. We got the Three of Wands, which is in this deck, partnerships and alliances. We got the Resting Tree. We also have Mother card. It did come in reverse. Not sure if I'm going to read it in reverse though, but Mother card. We also have Topaz, which is Forgiveness Heals. And we also have Blossoming Abundance in reverse, as well as this last card that we'll get into later. Pile number 1. So the first thing that they gave me is, so they're saying that you guys are the same. And it's usually when I do soulmate readings, this is typically what they usually like to express, is that a lot of times you guys you're the same, but you guys are different. So in that case, or in that sense, it may mean you guys may look different, your shells, you know what I mean? As far as cultural backgrounds, ethnicity, you guys may have a lot of differences such as that, but on a soul level, you guys are very similar. They're also saying that there's a dichotomy that comes with you that is hilarious, because it's like, I think when they first meet you, you're going to come across as maybe aloof or someone who's just to themselves. But and maybe introverted, and that's maybe the first impression. But as you guys actually enter into a relationship, they begin to see that that's not all of who you are. There's also a very outgoing person within you, and also someone that could be quite extroverted is what they're saying. They're saying that they're also like that as well. There's something about what you do as well, that when it comes to like, maybe there's times where you need alone time, or there's time when you need to just focus on something. This is what they're saying is the perfect time to really annoy you or bother you. And because I think they do have one of those, I'm not gonna call it a kink, but they do have one of those, they find enjoyment when you get, I guess, angry, or you get like just annoyed and say something to them like, leave me alone or go away. That's just something that's just going to bring them towards you a lot more. So let's begin. Now we have the Hermit card. So this is what they were referring to. They're showing me the image of the Two of Cups. So they're saying that you guys are very much similar in the sense that you guys do have both introvert and extrovert type qualities, and they're both almost like equally dominant. Maybe a lot of times what is first displayed is the introverted side, and they're saying like night and day. It's something that they once thought that it was all of you. Like maybe you came across as unapproachable, aloof, someone who doesn't have a sense of humor, and that's probably something that you never really thought about yourself, like someone being funny. It's just that sometimes the things that you do that may seem like mundane or just normal or just maybe nothing, this person just finds hilarious, and it's because it's coming from you. But yeah, I do see that there's times where maybe this is, I think one of the other things that you may it's like, I feel like you guys both are like this in the sense that you guys do enjoy the companies of others, especially if this is your soulmate. It's not to say that you guys don't enjoy alone time, but I feel like this soulmate is more upfront and more vocal about, you know, wanting to be with you, wanting to be spend time together, while you may be a little bit more like at least secretive, or maybe not necessarily express that as much when it comes to, or maybe even just do the thing where you just maybe pretend that you don't want, like, no, I don't want to be around you, just go away, stuff like that, but in a playful manner. This is someone who really enjoys it and finds it to be funny. And we also have the Empress. Whenever a soulmate brings out the Empress, just know that they find you to be their absolutely ideal type. This is beauty. This is physical beauty, mostly. And I get the sense that they're saying that you're so gorgeous or you're so handsome, and they just didn't expect this type of personality from you. They didn't expect this. It's the duality that they really find to be such a riot. And I think it's not to say that gorgeous people or handsome people can't be funny. It's just that for some reason, it's just not what typically you would expect. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, let's say, for example, you know, and no offense to anybody who may identify with this, but sometimes in comedy movies, a lot of times you find a lot of people who are maybe of a bigger size or a particular demographic to be just naturally funny. And for me, they just like, I didn't expect someone so gorgeous to be funny. I didn't expect someone so handsome to be funny. So it's like, it's that something that they didn't expect from you, which makes it even more funnier. And I think a lot of times they're also saying that you're not afraid to like make funny faces, do make yourself look like a fool, because they're saying that typically people who look like you are too caught up in their image, but you are the opposite. We also have the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of, yeah, you're humans as well. You're funny as well. And I think this is something that comes naturally to you. I even think there's times where you don't even try to be funny, but people may think you may just find whatever you do. It could just be like maybe anything, but the way you do it, maybe the facial expression that you make, or maybe even how you say something, or maybe how you enunciate. I don't know. It's something very unique that you do that makes it funny. They're saying that they use euphoric being around you. It's almost like a drug. They're saying that's what they want to use, but being around you is very addictive for them. They're even saying that you guys even, there's times where sex is not usually funny, but they're even saying that there's times where you guys even laugh during sex. So, they do find this dichotomy that you continuously display to be maybe the most attractive quality about you as well. So we also have the Three of Wands, which is partnerships and alliances. Now, once again, this is them saying that you guys are very much alike. It's like I kind of see like both of you guys may be from different backgrounds completely. I think when most people see you guys, they'll be like, "How did you guys even meet? How did you guys become a couple?" Not because you guys don't look good together. It's more so that you guys are so different physically, and so people, or maybe even just culturally, people don't necessarily picture you two together. I don't know why, but that's just what they're saying. But like I said, on the soul level, you guys are very similar. So I'm almost say that you guys even laugh at, like you guys may have a specific sense of humor that only you guys get. It could be very unique. Like, I don't know, maybe you guys find, people falling and injuring themselves like the most funniest thing. Maybe you guys will stay up all night watching YouTubes about that. But this is just them saying like, "Yo, you're just like me," and when I first met you, I didn't expect that. So it's just a beautiful surprise. Now we also have the resting tree. If you can focus, and it says patience, stillness. So they're saying with you, the introvert side may be a little bit more pronounced, or at least that's just something that becomes prevalent within the connection. And it's these moments they keep talking about it. It's these moments where you're just like maybe wanting to go to sleep. You wanted to go to sleep. You just wanted to relax. This is the type of person that will make you laugh in church because they know how awkward you can get in those type of moments. This is someone who likes to break the silence with some laughter, and they're going to do whatever weird thing that to get you to do a reaction, because the reaction is what they're looking for you to get out of this like focus zone, or like especially if you work from home. You're probably going to need to go to a Starbucks and borrow their Wi-Fi to work remotely, because this is not someone that you can probably focus on work with. And I feel like this is something that they're going to make sure that they distract you with. But yeah. Now we also have Mother in reverse. For this pile alone, I'm not sure if I'm going to read this in reverse, but I think they want to mention the fact that there is a nurturing quality about you, and that's something that can be said for the with the Empress card here as well. But I see that it's more so like, how protective or maybe even like smothering type of energy, like, but not much so in an annoying way. Yeah, it may annoy you, but it's the reaction that this person loves to get from you. And I feel as though this is someone who definitely loves. This is someone who likes to. Their love language is definitely physical touch, absolutely. And in those times where you maybe want to be alone, or maybe if you're angry, especially if you're angry, this is someone who will, give you a hug and not let you go while you're trying to squiver your way out. But they're saying that you also have a very nurturing quality aspect about you that sometimes you don't like to show. And when you do show it, they do love that. But they're saying that they will make fun of you because of that. Like, tease you for saying like I know you like this, or things like that. This person likes to tease. Now we also have Topaz, and it says forgiveness heals. Time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. So once again, they're bringing me back to how if you guys ever get into disagreements, the way that this person resolves it is that they just rather just hug you, maybe in the midst of the argument, and because they know it's something that you probably would be like, your reaction would be very discombobulated, especially when you're on, level 10, ready to go in, but this person just comes with a hug, and it's just for the reactions from you, because you give the best reactions, they're saying. But this is also someone that they're saying is, in any time of awkwardness or any time of issues, this is someone who feels that laughter and jokes between you two is what's going to, mend the relationship or mend the connection if there is maybe a slight disconnect. Now we also have blossoming abundance in reverse. Now I get the sense that this person could actually be maybe very successful or well off. I don't get that sense that that's not like this. That's a important quality for you to have in this person, but I get the sense that you want to do your own thing as well. Like, you want to be successful in your own right, which is amazing. They're saying that in times where you're like stressed, or when you are, secluding yourself because you're, maybe you want to have just your own time, due to, it feels like maybe career or just maybe money woes. I get the sense that this is someone who just, it is not to say that they don't take things seriously, I think they do, but it's more so like, I get the sense that they find like those issues, especially like money issues, to be very trivial for them, which is why it's making me think that this is someone who could be successful in their own right. But it's just someone who just finds this to be trivial, so they kind of find it funny that, why are you stressing out about it? Like, it's not that serious, like. And I know you're going to be like, it is serious. Like, what are you talking about? Are you insane? Are you nuts? Have you gone mad? But yeah, this is someone who doesn't necessarily want to stress out about a lot of the things that the 3D world makes us stress out about. And I'm not sure if this person understands that in that 5D concept or in that 5D perspective, but this is someone who I see maybe one of the main point of the connection is so that you can realize that life is also about enjoyment. Yeah. The last card that we have is dun, 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 what we have. We have Parrot. Me speaking personally, my favorite form of comedy is impressions, and like someone who can like mimic people very well. This is someone who can do that. I feel like you're going to find that to be annoying. But there's going to be parts where you're going to be like, you're just going to give in and laugh with this person. But this person loves doing that. It's like they may annoy you sometimes. They love getting a reaction out of you. They're going to do some crazy things or say some crazy things just to get a reaction out of you. But they're doing this partly because they kind of feel like maybe you're a little bit too focused on like things that they find to be trivial and you shouldn't have to worry about. And so this is something that they do as well to give you some sort of relief. So hopefully you can see it that way as well. But yeah, mimicking impressions, this is someone who, that's their forte. And they're saying that you'll be, you're the perfect victim. So, pile number one, this is my new best friend. So just deal with it. Sorry, because this is my type of person. Like this is how I like to crack jokes as well. So deal with it. Pile number one. I hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for joining me and watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you next time. Bye. What is up, pile number two? This is for those that picked the clear quartz crystal. We're about to find out what will your soulmate find amusing about you. The cards that they gave us are the Ace of Cups. We also have the Three of Swords in reverse. We also have the High Priestess in reverse. We have number 7, Stand Your Ground. This is also the 7 of Wands. We have Networker. We have Lapis Lazuli. Which is life-changing epiphany or experiences. We also have number 43, Man Holding a Coin. And we also have the Eyes of Beauty. And this card that we'll get into later. Pile number 2. The first thing that they made me feel was like very, very like small in comparison to this person. I think with you and this person, there is a very distinct difference when it comes to size or maybe even height. Like it's very distinct. Like for example, I get the sense this person is bigger than you, like bigger or taller than you. But if you are the taller one, then that could be reversed. Like this is someone who's going to be smaller than you. Like there's a height difference I feel that's very distinct, and this person uses it to their joke advantages. And there's also, I get the sense like this person is just like this person could also be very like athletic or just big in that sense. That's the first thing that they made me feel. I'm also getting that they find you to be like almost like childlike innocent. It was like childlike innocent, someone who sometimes jokes may go over your head. Maybe their sarcasm goes over your head sometimes. And sometimes they even, there's something that they keep saying that, so for example, I feel like with you guys, there's something that's in between this connection, but it's not like an obstacle, which maybe in most cases, this would be an obstacle. Like there could be distance, or you guys could be from different places. But I kind of feel like there's a language barrier with this person. Like there is, and let's just face it, sometimes when you're dealing with someone with a language, like whether it's an accent or whether it's just, sometimes what's going to be funny in America, it's not going to be funny in Finland. And sometimes that type of, contrast provides good jokes. This is someone who I feel is going to be either the recipient of that or just the person that's going to be, starting that. Just depends. I think you guys may be foreign to each other. I do feel like there's language, or maybe sometimes this is someone who, especially if you're dealing with someone with accent. My mom has an accent, my family has an accent, and I'm the type of person that will like to mimic that accent every chance I get. I feel like this is just one of those cases as well, where there's language, there's maybe accents, there's maybe cultural type of differences, and understandings and misinterpretations that doesn't hinder the relationship, but it actually just enhances it. So let's begin. We have the Ace of Cups. Okay, now they're showing me the image of the High Priestess, even though the High Priestess is also here, but they're showing me another image of the High Priestess, which they're saying that it's love at first sight for them. They're saying with you, you're going to be oblivious at first, but they're saying it's going to be love at first sight for them. This is also someone who likes to do that thing, just because they just show me there's a height difference. This is someone who likes to pat your head or touch your head, because it gets a certain reaction from you. Maybe you're not going to find that to be something maybe you're going to find that to be annoying. But this person likes to kind of remind you how short you are or things like that. But it's of course out of love. You're coming across as like a child in comparison to this person, but it's not necessary. I think it's just in size and maybe just in like innocence and oh like maybe they told you something that was clearly a lie to anybody else, but for you, you believe it because you didn't realize that they were being sarcastic. But they're also saying that for sure this is going to be, they're saying that it's love at first sight, but this is going to be really the thing that's going to make them fall hard for you. Now, if this is you, because like I said, I get the sense that one person is going to be oblivious to this and one person is going to be, it's going to be love at first sight. I get the sense that it's your soulmate that's going to be love at first sight and you may be oblivious. So I'm going to read this as you. But if this is not you, then just reverse it to them. But I get the sense that there is someone who is, the reason why you could be oblivious is because you weren't necessarily looking for love. You weren't necessarily focused on love. And that could be because maybe you just got out of a relationship, or you were just dealing with other, events in your life that didn't necessarily, give you the capacity in your heart to fill in a relationship. You know what I mean? So this is somebody recovering, excuse me. And so this person, this soulmate that comes in is like, this is going to be one of those things where you guys meet and you guys don't even know, or you guys meet maybe unexpectedly, all of a sudden, maybe through like unlikely circumstances, and you did not see this coming. But this is someone who also feels like in those times where you are maybe a little bit melancholic, this is something that they're going to do to cheer you up, is by way of making jokes on you, especially when it comes to your height or size, because they know it's going to get a reaction at you, especially it's going to take you out of this type of energy the quickest way possible. And this is what actually helps you heal, if this is you. This laughter, this enjoyment, or just that type of interaction. Now we also have the High Priestess card in reverse. Once again, they're saying that you're not going to know, that this is your soulmate. However, I also get, once again, they're showing me blindfold. So This may be one of those people. Well, first of all, let me just say this. They're giving me the same thing that they said, which is oblivious. And I feel like this could be the type of person, because there is a maybe possible language barrier, or they may even, if this is like the foreign one to you, they may even say things. You guys maybe try to learn each other's languages, but you guys know enough to really obviously start a connection. But they may pretend like they don't understand you just to get you in that feeling like, yo, it's hopeless, when they actually do understand you. This is also someone who, they're making me feel like this, like peekaboo, like they might guess who, like that type of. So yeah, I just feel like this person loves to, their primary form of comedy is making you think one thing when it's actually the other, in any shape or form or any aspect that may be in. Now we also have stand your ground. This is the aftermath of what happens after they do this, is that you go in like, this is like feisty. So you get a little bit feisty, and this is something that they really enjoy. They love the aftermath of when they play these type of pranks on you. I'm getting pranks, but it's not like these. Let me not say that. These, let's just say that these YouTube fake couples that be having these prank channels. This is like them, but you're not in on it at all. And the aftermath is what they live for. Now we also have networkers. So in this card said enhance unity through the sharing of information. Yeah, I get the sense that there is translation going on between you and this person. I think you guys may even meet by way of social media, dating app, and you guys may find out that you guys are from different parts of the world. I think there is something unique about the connection in the way that you guys communicate, and that's something that usually provides for comedy. I'm really feeling like this person either has accents, or maybe you guys both have accents, and when it comes to each other, like you guys are like, I'm making fun of your accent, you're making fun of my accent, and there's just also differences when it comes to what you guys may find funny based off your culture and things like that. So I think there's like a healthy exchange of this type of thing, and that's usually something that you guys always laugh about. So we also have lapis lazuli. It says life-changing epiphany or experience. It's time of a big blessed change for you, and God is supporting for you for each step. Not much so that message, but more so of life-changing epiphany or experience, and also lapis lazuli, which is the third eye. So once again, they're showing me blindfold. So it's about doing things and saying things that you won't be privy of, or you won't be like you won't have. Like I get sarcasm this person likes to do, and you'll be oblivious to it. I feel a lot of jokes going over your head, and I also see a language barrier that they fully take advantage of in order to provide some type of comedic material. Once again, they want to mention that you're going to be so oblivious to the fact that you guys are soulmates. This is just someone who's going to just know. This is going to be someone who's going to say, yo, I just knew. Like, sometimes you just know. When you know. Like, that's just type of energy. Now we also have men holding a coin. By the way, this person wants to say that I'm getting a very masculine energy from this person. But this could be any person. You guys already know that. But This person is very, very, very reliable, very dependable. This is someone I get, once again, there's going to be maybe a sort of distance or just something coming in between you guys actually being together. But it's something that you guys are not going to find really to be a hindrance, really. Because I see them almost traveling to you as well. But it's taking us some time to get there. But overall, I want to really mention that this is someone who is quite, they're going to be, they're telling me you're king to my queen. So cheesy. But I do hear an accent. And I usually don't, usually when Spirit speaks, I don't usually get accents. They usually speak how I speak, but I think they're doing that because this is someone who they're trying to indicate that this is someone who does have an accent, or someone who's not from where you are. Yeah, I just get the sense that they're going to be someone who they see you as someone that they need to protect, need to provide for. And I get the sense that for them, you come across as very childlike and innocent. And a lot of times they do like to tease you because of that. While you may find it to be a little bit annoying, you may get a little bit feisty, but that's also something that they love. But I do get the sense that this is someone who is quite, Pentacles energy is very if this is a dude, I mean, if it's a woman, it's usually more of the curvier. But if it's a dude, it's So we have Eyes of Beauty, the Eyes of Beauty, and it says positive expectation, clarity. So it's something about you, once again, not necessarily being the wiser. That's something that they find to be funny. Pranks, surprising you. I'm being like peekaboo, like the type of, like jump scares. And also they're showing me the Queen of Cups image, so they find you to actually really be quite beautiful, and this is from the inside out. They find you to be very pure. Once again, the innocence is what they really want to reiterate. And for them, they're saying like, yo, I'm going to corrupt you, but it's not, it's in a playful way. And I think they're saying that they have the dichotomy between you two is also hilarious. Like this is, I'm not sure if you grew up like in a Catholic type of thing or type of religious. Like I'm not sure what this is coming from. You're probably not that innocent, but this is how they view you, and they tend to do things and say things that kind of make you less innocent. And that's something that they also find funny. Maybe you're someone who doesn't like to curse. I actually have a friend who doesn't like to curse, and we always try to get her to curse, especially when her favorite song comes on that has curse words. But she usually just censors herself. But maybe that's the example that they gave me. Maybe that's what you're going through, or maybe that's what you do. You don't like to curse. This is someone who will make you try to make you curse. They're saying that anything that you do will always be cute, innocent, and beautiful. And that's why they're trying to make you do like the most, they said unholy thing. They're trying to make you do say the most unholy thing, curse like a sailor, things like that, because the way you do it in a cute, innocent way or fun way, it's just funny. Okay. So, yeah. The last card that we have is, dun dun dun, what we have? We have Beetle. It says good fortune. So, So for me, this is someone who's coming across as very like big in stature and also big as in personality as well. And once they see you, they kind of make a beeline to you. And I think with you, they find that this is almost they're lucky and blessed to have even found you. And with the Beetle card, I'm getting the sense that this is someone who is really either they could be wealthy or just someone who has some type of status. And I think with you, you may not necessarily like to be in the spotlight or things like that. This person does. Like this person loves to be out there. So with you, they kind of like to put the spotlight on you, make you shine. And they probably will put you in situations where you're just like, why would you put me on the spot like that? Like things like that. Put you in those type of situations just to see how you would react. But overall, I wouldn't say this person likes to embarrass you, no. But I think there's something about the culture as well that they really want to reiterate. And I think that could also have a thing with this as far as, because with good fortune, I'm getting like status, I'm getting like some type of popularity or where people have the spotlight on you, like celebrity status as well. Like you stand out, and they want to make you stand out, even if you don't feel like you want to. And I feel like also culturally speaking, they may also say something to you, especially if you meet their family. They may do something like that to get some enjoyment, which maybe you won't like that, but it's something that they find to be funny as well, putting you on the spot. So, I think I've rambled long enough. I mean, your soulmate actually rambled long enough. They do love to speak this one, but overall, I find this to be absolutely adorable and cute, especially if it's the lost in translation type of thing, which I really do. I think I would definitely like to see it be a spectator to that. But I hope that you enjoy that pile number 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Bye. What is up, pile number 3? This is for those who picked the Black Tourmaline Stone. We're about to find out, what does your soulmate find amusing about you? The cards that they gave us are, we have the Queen of Swords. We have the Moon card in reverse. We have 7 of Wands in reverse. We also have number 5, Obstacles and Challenges. This is 5 of Wands in this deck. We also have the Knight card. We have Angelite. This is spiritual or religious community. We have the Dragon Duel. We have Appreciation in reverse. And we have this card that we'll get into later. So, pile number 3. The soulmate, I get the sense that you're not gonna like the soulmate at first. The reason being is because you guys are completely different, and it's one of those things where the differences are going to clash at first. But the challenge is going to be how you guys are going to make this to where our differences are not an issue, but they're actually a benefit. How we're going to make this a beautiful combination. That's going to be the challenge for the both of you guys. But I do see that the thing that's going to be the most amusing is the fact that and maybe this is not you, but this is how they see you. You're coming across as someone who, I get RBF, they have RBF, or someone who's just a no nonsense type of person, like someone who's very quick, who has a quick wit, sharp tongue. And this is someone who's the opposite. This is someone who's maybe you would consider to be annoying because they're a little bit more outgoing, a little bit more approachable, at least obviously approachable. This is someone who comes across as very useful type of energy, the soulmate. And you guys meet, and it's just like, but it's more so like, I get it from your end more. Like, this is just someone who's just trying to exist in your energy, but you're not allowing it. So I'm not entirely sure why that is, but maybe that's something that will be revealed as we continue. But so what's amusing is the fact that they're saying that you have so many layers, and so many things that they want to discover about you, and they feel like the more they, dive deeper and deeper into who you are, the funnier it is, especially when it feels like it makes you uncomfortable. I get the sense that maybe you could be maybe single when you meet this person, or single for a while when you meet this person, or just more so like you just think this person is just completely not your type. And so you're just immediately turned off. But this person is just so not get. I mean, they'll get the picture as far as you're not being interested, but they'll still try to, pursue. And I get the sense that this is someone who you will often probably curse at. And this is something that they find to be funny, like you being angry, or you being, this is someone who will debate with you though, because they would rather have that than nothing at all. And it's like, you may be super mad, and they may look like they're mad. They're not actually mad, they're actually enjoying it. And yeah, I just feel like the thing about you is that you're kind of a mystery to them. You're kind of an enigma, and they want to figure you out. And you're kind of like too close for comfort. Let's get into it. So we have the Queen of Swords. They're describing you as the Queen of Swords. Now, I actually love the Queen of Swords, but the Queen of Swords, in this case, they're describing, this is a closed book. They're an open book. You're a closed book. And so it's like not only a closed book, but like a closed book with a lock and key, with a security code password, with inside a vault that has like a laser security system around it. Ain't nobody getting through. And so this is someone who does appear to be aloof, has that RBF, someone who is like, why are you here? Why are you still breathing? just go away. And this is someone who will take light of that and just really see that as just your charm when you're dead serious. It's not harassment though. Okay, let me just say that they're not harassing you, but you may consider it to be harassment, but it's not actually harassment. It's just they find that to be tricky. This is someone, I don't know if this is common, but this is someone who does enjoy people or their suitors or their partners to have somewhat of an attitude that's like amusement for them, and they find it to be a turn on as well. But we also have the Moon card. The Moon card, okay, so they're showing me the Five of Wands image. So this is going to be it's like a challenge, but it's a challenge that they really want to face. Like, they find it to be fun. to really discover who exactly you are, because you're not giving it up. But it's something that they're saying will be revealed in due time. But they're having fun just, along the journey to get to know who you are. They find it funny when you are kind of, like, for example, you could be someone who this is just an example, but someone who wears gothic type of clothing or jewelry, but once you finally invite them over to your house, everything in the house is pink. I'm seeing Hello Kitty, I'm seeing bunnies, rabbits, My Little Pony. So they're going to say that the differences from the core of who you are and the shell that you tend to portray is hilarious. They're saying that they're conflicted of which side of you that they like better. So we also have the Seven of Wands. So for them, it's like a challenge. They're going to see, it's about making, they're showing you as a lion and them as, I'm not going to say like they tame you, but they just want to, it's like a wild animal that they're trying to domesticate. That probably wasn't the best example, but they keep showing me like a lion. And I guess they want to be the only one that can make a breakthrough. And they find enjoyment in the process because you are kind of resisting of this. And sometimes there's disagreements, there's these type of debates. They're, in the inside, they're laughing and having fun with it because at the very least, you're engaging with them. Because otherwise, I kind of feel like you would just never pay them mind. But they may know what to say in order to trigger you, because they kind of just want to talk to you because you wouldn't talk to them any other way. Now we also have the this is the Five of Wands. So yeah, there is going to be some type of conflict you guys are going to have with one another. It's coming across as the differences that you guys have. They're also saying that for some of you guys, this could be due to a past type of relationship that may have caused this change within you. But overall, I do get like, I have to say, this person's coming across as the lively one. You are coming, it's like, this is the sun, you're the moon type energy. And it's just, and those two type of qualities can work beautifully together, but I think you guys may have some hard times, or at least some difficulty, trying to get to that happy medium. I think this person enjoys those moments in which it doesn't necessarily go smooth because of your differences. This person enjoys that. This person likes getting you riled up. They're saying that it's too easy. Now we also have the Knight. Now, another thing that I'm getting with this is that this person, you're coming across a little bit more mature. This person the soulmate may be younger than you, or at least have a maturity level that's lower than you. I'm also getting that you're kind of more sophisticated, more dignified, while this person's a little bit more like, just carefree. Maybe you would even call it like childish. And just a little bit more full of life, you know what I mean? And I think that's going to also play a major part into the connection. There could be an age difference, I have to say, and not like a huge age difference. Like, this is the type of person that would, like, if you're of a particular age, you guys could be like, maybe this person may be like 2 years younger than you, which is not a lot, but they would be like, dang, you're a whole 2 years younger than me, because they know it triggers you. Because it's funny. But yeah, I get it's coming across like you're of a higher social class, and this person is. I'm getting Aladdin and Jasmine, which is one of my favorite Disney movies. But I don't know if you guys remember, Aladdin did not grow up rich. He was in poverty, and Jasmine was kind of more so the regal. She was a princess, and I even think that, if I remember correctly, I think Jasmine was kind of like, what? But still intrigued, but maybe tried to be a little bit, guarded. Now we also have Angelite. Spiritual relations community, join with like-minded people for friendship and increase spiritual growth. So for this one, I'm kind of getting, now they're actually showing me a church. So maybe you are someone who grew up in a religious home or a religious upbringing, and this person that's coming along, the soulmate, is coming across like a bad boy, or just someone who is what maybe your father would have disapproved of. Like, would have told you to stay away from, just based off maybe what they've been through, or what they do, or how they act. And that could be possibly what's guarding you from really pursuing this. There's too many inhibitions that you have up, and this is someone who's going to find enjoyment in breaking down those inhibitions that you have. So yeah, there's something about you where for them it's like they're trying to crack the code. They're trying to break through. They find you to be like an enigma, like a mystery, and they're not going to stop until they solve it and they figure you out. And they're going to have fun, even if it means us getting into arguments and disagreements, and then you taking it too serious when this person is just having fun. But they're going to pretend like, yo, I'm not as serious as her, because they just enjoy the engagement and they enjoy the process of getting to know who you are. They enjoy those bumpiness. It's passion, but of course this type of passion could go sour really quickly, but this is someone who just enjoys passion, the passion that you give. And I actually find it cute. Now let's get into it. We have the Dragon Duels. This also speaks about the differences that you guys both share, or the differences that you both have, and how. So they're giving me the Four of Wands. I'm actually getting marriage with you too. And I know that sounds crazy based off what I've been saying, but I'm getting, like, this is someone who is going to be your soulmate is what people would consider to be the good cop, the more lively dad or partner, who a little bit more approachable and a little bit more their temper is not necessarily ever flared up. You, on the other hand, are giving me the no-nonsense parents, you know what I mean? Some people refer it as a bad cop, but actually it's not bad. But the no-nonsense parent, they're saying that you're going to be like the head of the house, in a sense that they're going to be like, okay, whatever your mom says goes, she is a queen, or he is a king. Like, that's what they're saying about you. But once again, this is going to play out. This is going to be how the relationship plays out. The differences that you guys are going to be completely different, but you guys will find how this can work for the both of you guys. And I think people are also going to find this funny, how maybe you are like more so of like you'll probably tell him like, don't talk to me, don't ever talk to me, don't even look at me. And then he'll be like, oh babe, I love you too. But yeah, there is differences that could sometimes conflict with you guys, but this is someone who's not going to be bothered by that. You may, but this person's not going to be bothered by it. And I actually see that this is something that will lead you down the altar. And it's not going to be obvious like that at first, but I do see marriage. And that's, yeah. We have appreciation in reverse. So this is something that you're not going to appreciate about this person. And I think they know that. Like this energy, this conflicting energy, maybe you do enjoy a good debate or two, but this is, I kind of feel like you're going to be like debating for like, for them to like, yo, get the picture, like get away from me. And like, it's not going to happen between you and me. While this person is just like, give me more, because I want interaction, I want engagement, and I think you're going to find that to be a charming aspect looking back. And so this is something that they're going to make fun of you. Like, remember when you used to always, they're going to remind you about how you used to be with them and how you are now and whatever present that is, and it's going to be a difference, or at least this is who you are, but there are going to be parts of you which, yeah, you're going to let yourself be a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more less guarded, and that's the part that's going to be more prominent in their relationship. And they're going to love both sides of you, and you're going to learn to appreciate that, and they're going to joke about that with you, saying like, yo, remember when you used to be like this, but now look at you. The last card that we have is, what is love. I see marriage. I'm sorry, I'm sticking with it. I see marriage, and this is what I mean. They're going to find it so funny because you went from hating them, apparently, like hating them, like, to this. And it's this transition that is going to be the biggest joke to them. But in the best possible way. This is something that they're going to playfully remind you, like, damn, remember when you hated me? Nah, look at it. You can't get enough of me. You'll be like, shut up. So, yeah, this person is going to really enjoy that. This person's already an open book, like I said, and they're not afraid of letting you know what's on the inside. While it's gonna take some work. For them to really, chisel you down to where they can actually get to the core of who you are. And they're going to enjoy every bit of it, even if it means arguing and getting into debates like that. But they know that this was always going to be the goal, where you will love them as, maybe not as much as they love you, but you will love them finally. And I do see marriage. So, a happy marriage at that. They're showing me the Four of Wands. Like, it's an amazing marriage with children, I see. So with that being said, pile number 3, I hope that you enjoyed this. Your soulmate is a character, as I'm sure they view you as a character as well. But these two characters are amazing together. And it may take you a while for you to see that, but you will. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Bye. What is up, pile number 4? This is for those who picked the amethyst stone. We're about to find out, what does your soulmate find amusing about you? The cards that they gave us are the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the 10 of Swords, We also have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Eight of Swords, trapped in fear. We also have the Destroyer card in reverse. We also have Aqua Aura, healthy communication and relationships. We also have the Swan Queen. We have Angel of Love, and this card that we'll get into later. So, pile number 4, your person, now the way that they're making me feel and are going to make me describe you, you may not agree. But this is how they view you. I kind of feel like this may not necessarily be who you are like immediately, but with this person, you are this way. I get a fiery nature with you, and I get the sense that this person, this is gonna sound bad. I get the sense that this person loves it when you go off on them. And it's like they don't mind you, like, they don't mind you saying things to them to get your way in whatever way that you want to say it. This is not someone who, this is someone who's coming across a little bit more subservient. Like, they're more like, whatever you want, babe, and you kind of have it your way. And they kind of like the fact that sometimes when you don't get your way, you make sure that you do get your way. So it's like when you can be completely angry and just going off on them, they find it funny, even though they're going to do exactly whatever you want them to do, they still find it funny and actually like it. Very strange. I've never. So what's happening? Let's get into it. We have Six of Pentacles in reverse. Now this is the weirdest thing. They're showing me the Emperor card in reverse. So you're coming across as dominant. And dominant does not mean, I'm not talking about masculine, feminine energies. I'm really just referring to the fact that it just seems like what people may say, well actually no, I'm not gonna say that. It just seems like you, like whatever you say goes. It also feels like this is the type of person who does not mind it when you take advantage of them. In fact, they encourage it. That's the weirdest thing. I've never heard that before. There is some slight X energy that I'm getting with this. I'm not going to say that's for everyone, but it's just very slight. But I will say this is someone who, you know how, like, let's just say if this was a dude as your soulmate, and this dude's friend asked them, let's go out tonight, let's go to the bar, blah, blah, blah. And you'll be like, oh no, I gotta ask my wife, or I gotta ask my girl. That's not a problem, but it's more so like, they know that you're going to be upset about that, like for some reason. Even though that scenario may not necessarily apply to you, but this is just an example to say that there's someone who has to look, they go to you for what feels like permission. And it's because they kind of enjoy the fact that it seems like you get a little bit feisty, or you tend to have a little bit of attitude because you know that whatever you're being asked of isn't necessarily what you want. But they know that, but they just ask you anyway because they kind of like that. That's so weird. But I get the sense that you are the more dominant one, and you're the one who, like, you have the final say, is what they're saying. But yeah, this is more so like, I almost get like, sometimes you may even ask, like, yo, babe, can you carry this for me? And because my hands are tired, it'll probably be like a fork or something. And then they'll be like, oh, okay, babe, I got you. But I feel like they're saying that they'll do anything for you. I'm like, why is that funny? But I get the sense that maybe you do it in a way to where it almost feels like you're dominating them, like a dominatrix. I mean, this is about to take a weird turn very quickly. Now we also have the Ten of Swords. This person enjoys when you talk-ish. This is the swords in this case is more so of your words. More so of your words that are like daggers, swords, I guess, if you will, that they will happily, take because it's funny to them. Like, you may be someone who really just curses them out a lot of the times. I mean, but like I said, I'm trying to find a happy medium to where this is not abuse. And this is just really a healthy connection, which I believe that it is. I think, yeah, this is just someone who I feel really enjoys the lashings, the verbal lashings that this person receives. And it's funny to them, especially when you get angry. And if they do something where you don't like or say something that you don't like, you go off. And for them, it's the most amusing thing. They're also saying with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse that you have a way of motivating them that's like no other. And it's more so like it's in a way where with this here, there's something like you slay them. But it's with this here where you really just go into where it actually motivates them. Like, I feel like this takes a very special person. This is a very special connection. Because I think anybody in this situation probably would have not be able to take it. Like, I feel like it takes a very special person to be with you. It's not to say that you're difficult, but it's more so like this is someone who's kind of made for you, it feels. And I feel like while most people probably would find it to be bothersome or maybe something that angers them when you probably come at them like this, but with them, they kind of find it to be like encouraging at most. Like, if you're like, get your lazy ass up, this person will do just that and be motivated by that. What am I saying? But yeah, I get the sense that there is a nature about this connection to where this is like your little puppy, and this person is very happy and proud of being that. Not to say that you would treat a puppy with like yell at your puppy and stuff like that, but what I mean is that there's a very like master servant type of vibe I'm getting, and I think this energy, the nature of this connection, it may not necessarily always be like this or be entirely like this, but I just feel like this is an aspect that they find to be fun and funny, and it's something that they want you to continue to do. Now we also have the Eight of Swords, trapped in fear. So for some reason they're showing me fire and they're showing me air. So I get the sense that you're fire, this person is air. And I think the idea is that together it kind of amplifies it. It makes the fire even more bigger. They feel like what you're doing is out of love. And I think it is out of love. Like how you may say things a certain way, and it may be in a certain approach that most people may find to be a little bit like that was harsh or that was a little bit, aggressive, but they find it to be, actually encouraging and not degrading at all. They're saying that you're the fire that really, pull them out of the darkness. You may be the type of person that maybe within your own friend circle, you'll be more what people would consider the real one, because you tell it like it is. And I see that only being amplified here. Like you are someone who's you're coming across as very blunt, and it's this bluntness that is the most funny thing about you. It's like you're telling the truth, and it's at my expense, but it's so damn funny, and I can't help but laugh, but also listen to what you have to say. Now we have this card. Let's talk about it. We have Destroyer, and it did come in reverse, so let's talk about it. It says intoxication with destructive powers. Pile number 4. You want to explain yourself? I'm just kidding. No, but this is kind of indicative of maybe some of the nature of maybe how you are in this connection. You're coming across as very much dominating, and I feel like it takes a special type of person to really see that, because I think it's coming from a good place. But I think you enjoy the power, and I think they know you do, and that they're okay with you, being a leader or being someone who kind of dictates what they do. It's not to say that they don't have a mind of their own, but I kind of feel like they enjoy you taking control a lot of times, even if it's at a result of you blowing up on them. You may have like a crass type of a humor, like someone that's just straight to the point, but your intention is not to be funny, but it just turns out to be funny because unlike everybody else, people who would not say what you're about to say, you say it anyways, and it's funny as well. Now we have Aqua Aura, healthy communication in relationships. I get assertiveness with this card, assertiveness. I don't know if y'all ever seen that picture of, it's a meme going around. It's a picture of Beyonce who's standing in front of Jay-Z, and Jay-Z's kind of like, you only see like part of his body that's peeking, on the side of Beyonce, where you see Beyonce's whole body who is standing in front of Jay-Z. And usually this meme is captioned with like, he said he wanted ketchup with his fries, like something of that nature, to where it's there to showcase like, yo, this person is, the boss. This person is, you don't want to mess with this person, and that person I'm in love with. I see assertiveness, and I see that this is one of those cases where you are going to feel like you understand me. You're the only person that gets me. Like I said, I feel like this is a type of person that's like made for you. Honesty is what I see, and I think your honesty definitely comes in the form of bluntness. You definitely tell like it is, whether you're hurting feelings or not. And a lot of times, it's funny. And even if your soulmate doesn't care if it's at their expense, they want the truth regardless, and they feel lucky that you will do that to them. You're not going to, you worry about the truth first rather than their feelings first. Swan Queen. It says transformation, intuition, patience. Yeah, I just get, let's just say, you would be the royal. This would be the soulmate that's coming through is the butler. But there's a mutual understanding of how this connection is going to be, and this person, the soulmate, loves that, and even finds maybe sometimes, yeah, you do say some things about them that it may be the truth, but maybe not in the most nicest way, but they know it's coming from love. And so, and they love the fact that you will say things that most people won't say. I get the sense that most people may think that you are cold or mean when this side of you comes out, but this person is like, that's actually a charming quality of you that you have. And most people wouldn't appreciate that or know that that's something that you should be appreciative of. Angel of Love is here to say that this is all love. It's not, this is correcting what maybe some of the things that I thought initially, like, yo, how could this be funny, or this could be a good thing? But this is saying how it's all coming from a great place, a good place. You just have a certain way of doing things. And like I said, this may not be you on a day-to-day, but this is just how they see you, and this is maybe what kind of takes over you when you do get into this connection for whatever reason. But I actually get a balanced relationship with you and this soulmate. This person's a little bit more, I'm getting hermit mode with this person, a little bit more of the calmer side, calmer nature. And you are a little bit more of the fiery. And I do, like I said, I get that this is someone who very chivalrous as well, just someone who's really, I don't really, like, if you ever get pregnant by the soulmate, or if you ever have children with soulmate and you're pregnant, that, this person is going to enjoy that, because it's going to be like that, what they already do for you. Like, I feel like they're going to be the type of person who does everything for you. Not to say that you're not capable of doing anything for yourself, but I feel like when it comes to pregnancy, it's just going to be like times 10. This person's going to enjoy that. Like you being pregnant, you having to, I guess, rely on them even more. And you tell them what to do and tell them what you need. So I think overall the amusing part of you is how you communicate. And I think it's from a place of honesty and love, but it's just in the form of maybe it's a little bit more fiery. Maybe sometimes people's feelings can be hurt, but your soulmate's like, if you actually take the time to or actually dissect what you're saying, you'll see that not only is it amusing, but it's actually something that needed to be said. The last card that we have is Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. As soon as they said flag, they showed me an image of a white flag. You know, the image of waving a white flag meaning like I surrender. But I want to make it clear, if this is not the type of person that you're attracted to, like you're probably, some people may be watching it like, you know what, I need somebody with some, who actually is not a wuss or something like that, but I don't get that they're like this with everyone, just with you. So with this card, I really get the sense that they really find you to be like queen-like energy, someone who maybe carry themselves a certain way, and I kind of feel like they probably expected this would happen in this connection, and they were looking forward to it. Actually, I feel like with you, that energy actually makes them better. It makes them want more. It makes them want to think highly of themselves as well. Like I said, when you do this to them, whether it's you're yelling at them to be better, or telling them to go get whatever the hell you need, it's like they like that about you, but it's not necessary. They don't feel degraded. They don't feel like they're devalued. In fact, they feel like they're actually really valued. So, I rambled long enough. With this being said, pile number 4, I hope that you enjoyed this. This is going to be an interesting pile, so I'm very interested in seeing what you guys have to say about this particular soulmate and why and how he finds you amusing. But overall, I enjoyed this topic. Hopefully you did as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you next time.